As you see most of the stuff and how it works in in Revit, I'll give you a little insight of what Civil 3D looks like. This is actually a Civil 3D drawing. The line work represents elevations instead of just lines on the screen. I'll do a little rotating here just to kind of give an idea of what that might look like. The model is created in the program, and it actually calculates the invert of the middle of the pavement. It shows where the water would drain. See, this is the invert of the pavement. You can zoom in. You can see that here's the curbing and the step up to get into the building. Sometimes it's really difficult to see it in this form. But you can render these objects just like you can in Revit. But you can see how the curbing comes around the corner. As I rotate the drawing, you can see that. Now, I was going to bring this to the lab, but you can't get the full effect without the program that operates it. We'll see how that works when we get there. So let's look at the top view. I'm just going to go view top. This obviously is a different program than what we're looking at. So I've got a line here that represents elevations, and I wanted to finish this thing out. So the program actually allows you to do a let's see. You create a feature line. Actually, blow up the screen just to see the menu. Create a feature line. Tell it to use the current layer. I'm going to start by looking at the elevation where this curb wraps around. I'm going to start at the endpoint of this object. I'm going to say it's going to follow the curb line. Well, I agree with the elevation, follow the curb line, and then I just put in the percentage of slope. Grade at 1%. Now I've created another line. The program's a little hesitant in some areas. You can see I'm creating the model one piece at a time. You can see that some of the curb line was created over here. Was created over here. It's got some editing to do to make it correct. Let's look at the top view again. Zoom into that spot. The way I add this information to the model is I go to a program that allows me to add break lines. Pond. I'm just going to create break lines for the pond. Let's see. Pond. Okay. Then it's going to ask me to select lines. I'm just going to select the lines that represent the edges of the pond. And then it added it in the model. You can see these lines came projected out. If I rotate the model, see that it created a model of that pond. So this is just one example of a industry that you'll be coordinated with when you use Revit. I'm going to coordinate this 3D model. Now I'm going to bring it to class and see how that reacts with our systems.